Hey guys, it's Drea. Today I'm going to swatch for you my blush collection. I did this last week with my highlighter collection, so I will link to that. I've also done my eyeshadow palette collection video. And I'm just like on a roll of doing collection videos for you, so let me know what you'd like to see next. I'm also going to be swatching my Z palette today. That'll be a separate video though. Okay, first I'm just going to start randomly with the blush that's currently in my everyday makeup drawer. That way I won't like mess things up for myself. Alright, starting with this, I guess. This is from Paul & Joe. This is called the Cheek Color CS 105. It's really cute. It's made of cardboard. It's got these Siamese cats. It's got a little puff inside. And then the actual blush itself are these little balls. And there's a couple of those cat-shaped ones in there too. It's a little difficult to swatch this. I'm going to do my best for you. This is a super, super, super glowy blush. But yeah, it's going to be kind of difficult to swatch this. I'm trying to swatch just one of the cats because it's really the only way to really get it on your finger in this instance. That's probably the best we're going to get right there. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but it is a really super glowy, kind of light pink. This here is the Tarte Expose blush. I've got a couple Tarte blushes. This one is in my makeup use up for the year. This is a really nice, just kind of neutral, everyday nude. I'm hoping that I'm swatching well enough for you guys because that is the whole point of these videos. So right there you can see I'm sitting right by a window, by the way, too. I'm just trying, like crossing my fingers. We're getting the best lighting possible. That is Exposed. This one here is from LA Girl. This is the Just Blushing blush in Just Rosy. I haven't decided if I like this yet. Like, sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't. It's a really pretty, like, intense color. I just don't know if I like that tone on me. There's nothing wrong with the blush itself. They're actually, like, really good quality. You get a ton of product in here. It's 0.25 ounces. And they have so many different colors in that lineup, too. Here's an Urban Decay Afterglow blush. I love this one. It's called Fetish. It's, with these ones, they always put the color, like name and the actual shade as the sticker color, which is nice when you're like looking through your collection. Anyways, this is a really nice blush for fall. It's, again, kind of that like neutral nude, but like a deeper one because it's fall. It's kind of got almost more of that purpley mauveness to it. Really like that a lot. The Clinique Cheek Pops are just classic. They're such good blushes. They're so pigmented. Like, I've had mine for so long, used them so much, have not even like worn down the flower on any of them. This one is Berry Pop. Like, so gorgeous. I love these. They're so pretty. I also have here Milani Dolce Pink. I don't think I have, no, I got rid of Luminosa in my last declutter. Just decided I didn't like it on me, but I think I like this Dolce Pink. It's so sparkly. Like, it's got glitter in it, but it's just kind of that nice like golden pink color. And then lastly, what's in my everyday makeup drawer right now are these two blush palettes. This one is the Rimmel Kate blush palette. This is the first day actually I'm using it. I'm using this one today. I know you can't see, but it's actually really pretty. This one is a matte, just like a nice light peach. This one is a very like shimmery peachy gold. And then this one is much deeper, which is going to be super nice going into fall. But this middle shade is just money. It's beautiful. It's so pretty, so sparkly, gorgeous. So like I said, first time wearing it today. Can't give you a full review or anything, but I'm enjoying it so far. And then this here is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Blush Palette. I don't think you can get this anymore. This came out a few years ago at Holiday, but I know that they make all three of these powders. So these you can buy separately. Incandescent Electra, Brilliant Nude, and Euphoric Fusion. These are fairly subtle, but I like them because you never go overboard. You can definitely build them up. This one, I mean, depending on your skin tone, you could even use as highlighters, but they're not super shimmery. They're just more like a glow, but they're really gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna start with this section of my organizer. Try to keep in some kind of order. So I have two Laura Mercier blushes here. One is Lotus Pink and one is Spice Cider. Lotus Pink is one of my favorite blushes of all time. It's so pigmented. I tried panning this one year and it was just like a no-go because you hardly need any. And you get like this gorgeous pink goodness. It's so pretty. This one here, Spice Cider, I actually thought I didn't like it, and then I used it again and I was like, nope, why did I think I didn't like this? It's a beautiful like burnt amber, like nude, so nice for in the fall. I need to bust that out. I need to do that soon. So love those. So here's all my NARS blushes. I've got a couple big ones and a couple little ones. This is Dolce Vita. I just talked about these in my NARS like top 4 video. That's like a more deep kind of burnished plum. This one here is Galoo, which was the VIB Rouge gift a while back, and this is like a nice neutral kind of mauve-y pink. This one here is Bumpy Ride, which is much more of a spring tone. It's definitely a peachy pink. Got a little bit of sheen to it, not a ton. I only ever wear that in the spring. It's super pretty though. This one here is Orgasm, which is, everybody knows Orgasm. I mean, it's the classic one. It's the like peachy gold, peachy pink gold. There's Orgasm right there. And then the last NARS blush I have is this one. This was from the Sarah Moon collection. It's called Impudique. Super intense, like really, really intense color. Really gorgeous. That was a holiday collab 2 years ago, I think, with Sarah Moon. Really gorgeous shade right there. This is not a declutter video. Obviously, it's a collection video, but I do want to do an overall, like my whole entire collection decluttered in one video soon, because my collection is not built up enough where I need to do every category, but there's definitely things that I am like, I never use that. For example, this, like Wet n Wild blushes, they just don't speak to me. They don't really work on me very well. This one is the Color Icon blush in Pearlescent Pink. I originally had like 4 or 5 Wet n Wild blushes and I decluttered most of them last time around, but I haven't used this one since then. Like, I don't know, they're so light, they don't really show up. There it is, Pearlescent Pink. Anyways, long story short, I need to do a declutter. This is Rimmel Live Pink. Love this shade. It's so pretty. So pretty. It doesn't last quite all day though, but you have to reapply it. But it's a really pretty shade. These ones from Makeup Revolution, I really love these. These actually do last all day, and for a drugstore product, that's really good. This one is Bang Bang You're Dead, which is like a really like cool toned lilac-y purple color. Oh my god, like look at that. It's so gorgeous. I know it's getting blurry for some reason. So gorgeous, like look at that shade. And then this one is a much more warm toned one. It's called Make Love Instead, and it's more of like that peachy, like nude. This has disconnected from the pan. These are so affordable too. Like that one is Make Love Instead. Those are so gorgeous. I love them. I have one blush from Laura Geller. This is called Rosewater. It's from the Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl line. I love this blush so much. It's so pretty. It kind of reminds me of Lotus Pink from Laura Mercier. Alex gave me this one. It just goes on the cheeks so nicely. It has such a gorgeous sheen. I have this from Hard Candy, and I don't know if I hardly ever use this anymore. I used to love it so much. This is called Living Doll. I don't even know if they still make this. I feel like it shows up a little bit better on the cheeks than in a swatch. Very cool toned, very pretty, but I just don't use it a lot. Okay, I only have 2 more Tarte blushes. Both of these came to me in little sets. I don't know if they can be purchased like in the full size or not. This one is called Oasis, which is definitely just like a warm tone nude matte shade, really nice. And then this one is Party. Yeah, this was the birthday gift. And I don't really use this a lot. I know some people who like fell in love with it, but it's okay on me. It's not really like my favorite, but it is nice. Here's my other 2 Clinique Chic pops. I have Peach Pop, which is like, again, just a classic. Especially, oh, nails are like, come on, nails don't like this video. This is just such a nice spring tone blush because it's that really like glowy peach. So pretty. And then this one is Black Honey Pop, which it's very deep, but I really like this in the fall and winter. And then of course, if you have a darker skin tone, it would probably work pretty well Both of those are so nice. And then, okay, this is the Lancome Blush Subtle Cream in Coral Elise. And it's like kind of that bouncy texture that's kind of like a cream, but dries to a powder. Very intense just in a swatch like that, but it can be buffed in really nicely into the skin. I also have this one from SWATCHED. Out of all of my packaging, this might be the most beautiful. Like, look at that. This is called Glam Celebration, and it was just from the Glam Celebration line. When she does a different like line, usually there's only one blush per line. The packaging is this gunmetal. The powder is like a cityscape. So pretty. It had a glitter overspray, so I've only ever put my finger or my brush in the side of it and you kind of like mix them together. And it gives you just kind of this like really nice mauve-y plum. It's so gorgeous. Over the years, I've fallen more and more in love with SWATCHED products. I think they're gorgeous, like one of the best Canadian brands that exists. Okay, I've got two from the Balm. I've got Down Boy and Frat Boy. I love both of these. Down Boy is one of my favorite blushes ever. It's such a pretty, like, everyday, perfect pink. It makes your skin just kind of glow. And I know, like, looking at a swatch, you're gonna be like, what? Like, what? But trust me, on the skin, it makes your cheeks glow. It's so pretty. And then Frat Boy is just kind of like the peach version of that. So Down Boy is like the pinky cool tone, and Frat Boy is like the more peachy warm tone. So Frat Boy, Down Boy. I love both of these, but this one's my favorite. This is from NYX. It's the Ombre Blush in Soft Flush. This is like one of my go-to staples in the summertime. It's super intense. It looks great on tan skin. It's just that bright coral with like this nice shine to it. So beautiful. Here's another really intense blush that I hardly ever use. I bought this with a gift card my husband gave me. It's called Classique. It's the Artistique blush from Surat. And I just haven't really experimented that much with it. Like, look at this. It's so intense. Now, I have worn it a couple times, super, obviously, super sheared out, but it's a very intimidating color, obviously. I have the Benefit California. I've only got 2 Benefit blushes left. I really like this. It's just that nice, super glowy, pinky peach, like definitely peach. Definitely a spring summer type blush for sure. Super glowy, absolutely gorgeous. This is from Flower Beauty. This is such an interesting product because in here it is like this loose powder. It's actually a little bit difficult to pick up. It's super soft. But then when you either apply it with a brush or your finger, it gets sticky and it becomes a cream on the skin. And I really like it though. It looks really natural and it blends in really nicely with other like cream foundation and that kind of thing. So it's a very natural looking blush. I really enjoy it. I don't use it a ton just because there is a little bit of like that extra step of having to blend that out, but it's a gorgeous natural looking blush. So if you're looking for something very natural, it's the Transforming Touch Powder to Cream Blush from Flower Beauty, and this one is in the shade A Coral Bowl. Get it? A Coral Bowl. And this is my second organizer. I'll move it to the side, obviously. We're gonna start with this. This is the Makeup Revolution. I had 2 of these, I decluttered one. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette in Sugar and Spice. And what you've got in here are 6 of these, like, I think they're all matte. No, there might be a couple shimmery ones, but the shimmer is not intense. But you've got these 2 intense ones on the end, which this is obviously more of a highlighter. This is more of a blush, but they're like meant to be mixed, I think, you know? Hey, hi, hey, hi. Okay, anyways, let's just swatch all of these together. Well, actually I don't have 8 fingers on one hand, so not together. Obviously soft. There's a lot of kickback when I'm swatching them. There's those first 4 on that side. This makeup wipe looks like I've been performing surgery. Like, look at it. It's gross. It's so gross. I'm sure that's why you wanted to see it. Anyways, okay, here's the last 4 with the 2 very shimmery ones. Why do I not use this more? Even that peach is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Why do I not use this more? Tell me why. I need to put this in my Shop My Stash. But yeah, look at that. And then look at that peach. Oh, that peach is so pretty. Okay, so they do look to be mostly mattes. I would say they are matte, all of them. And then those two are shimmery. All right here are all of my MAC blushes. Let's start with the two that are limited edition. This was the Mariah Carey Sweet Sweet Fantasy. This is actually super intense and you wouldn't think it by looking at it. Even when you swatch it, like, that doesn't really seem all that intense, does it? But there's something about when you put this on with a brush, like, I always find that when I put this on with a brush, it shows up like so pigmented on my cheeks that I have to like be super careful. I don't know. And then this one, kind of the same thing. This was the Magic Dust Powder from the Nutcracker Suite at Christmas 2 years ago, and this is in Sweet Vision. Definitely has a gold sheen to it, but that pinky goldness to it, really pretty. Both of these are like, you actually have to be careful, surprisingly. Then I have two of the Extra Dimension blushes. This one is in Sweets for My Sweet. That's like 3 blushes in a row with the word sweet in it. And then this one is Cheeky Bits. Cheeky Bits is definitely more peach, super intense. Again, like, look at that. Oh my gosh. And then this one is definitely more pinky leaning, but still very, like, very shiny, shimmery, right? And then the last two are from the Mineralized line. Yeah, these are the Mineralized blushes. This one is in Petal Power. This one is in Warm Soul. It's the new version. Everybody says the old version was good, but I like this one. This is really pretty too. Like, I love this. This is just such a good, like, if you like sheeny blushes, but you don't want to have it be too intense, it's really pretty, but it definitely leans more subtle compared to a lot of things. And then Warm Soul is just like this kind of like nude, but kind of coppery, but kind of like bronzy, just peachy, orangey, you know what I'm saying. It can almost be used as just a bronzer in some circumstances, and I have actually used it kind of as a bronzer before. That's all my MAC blushes. Okay, I've got 2 blushes from Too Faced. This one here is the Love Flush Blush in Love Hangover. This one is the Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in Sparkling Bellini. Really pretty, very intensely sparkly and like shimmery, this one. Like, really pretty. And then this one, I don't know, I never liked these. Like, they were never my favorite, but then again, when I wear this, I do like the way it looks. I don't know, there's just something about them that doesn't draw me in, but I still own it. Here's the rest of my Urban Decay Afterglow blushes. So I've got Rapture, Quickie, and Score. Score, I would say I use the most. Rapture, again, is very much for fall. Quickie is like, literally, I'll use this a couple times a year because it's so intense. And I barely touch my brush into it and barely touch my cheeks because otherwise, like, it's like intense Barbie doll neonness. Rapture is very deep, dark, like purpley plumminess. Like, it can almost look like a bruise if you're not careful. And then Score is definitely my favorite because it's the most neutral. It's definitely peachy pink with a little bit of gold flecks in it. Really pretty. Like, it's just a good go-to. So Score, Rapture, Quickie. I have this one from Annabelle. This is one of my only Annabelle products, I think, actually. This is a Marie Mai collab, and this is called Cobra. It's the Ombre Blush in Cobra. It's really pretty on. It's, again, a little bit more of an intense coral. Definitely, I wear this in the summer a lot with tan skin. It looks really nice, but I do really love that. And then last blush to talk about is this. This is Dandelion from Benefit. I don't actually wear this very much. I can't even remember the last time I wore it, but this is kind of a nostalgic product for me. I panned an entire one of these way back when, and I just like having one. This is like super light. Like, this could almost just be a face powder on me, but can, if I use a lot of it, kind of just give me a little bit of a glow on my cheek, but I should actually use it a little bit because, like I said, I barely do. All right, that's it for my blush collection. I hope that you really enjoyed it. Let me know what other parts of my collection you would like to see in this type of video, whether I'm just talking about them or swatching them. I was thinking about doing like bullet lipsticks, or I don't know. Let me know what you would like to see. Single eyeshadows. That's another one I was thinking about doing. Okay, that's it for today. Definitely subscribe if you're new around here. I'd love to see you around. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.